let's get nerdy. Happy May 4th, as in Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you to all who celebrate. I certainly do, because I was raised right. If you needed proof that I was raised right and absolutely raised on Star Wars, here's a picture of my dad and I from Halloween, the year I decided I had to be Princess Leia, and he did not want to miss out on the fun, so he dressed up as Qui-Gon Jinn, who is one of the best Jedis of all time, if not the best Jedi. I couldn't think of how I wanted to celebrate this year. I actually have jury duty all this week and miraculously did not get called today so that I can stay home and binge watch lots and lots of Star Wars content. I figured I might as well take this opportunity to clue you guys into my nerdy side a little bit more because you haven't seen it a ton on this channel yet. But trust me, it's there. We're gonna keep the video short and sweet today, mainly because I just want to go watch as many Star Wars movies as possible. Today I'm just going to be giving you some of my top 3s from the Star Wars universe in no particular order, because narrowing a lot of these down to 3 was hard enough, and for a lot of them there's not actually a clear first, second, and third. So I'm gonna give you some categories and then give you my top 3s. Feel free to sound off in the comments if you disagree or agree with me. Give me your top 3s as well. Let's start with everyone's favorite category. Let's go top 3 favorite villains from the Star Wars universe. This one was really hard because Star Wars does villains really well. But gun to my head, forced to pick, my top 3 are Darth Vader, General Grievous, and Darth Maul. Again, these are just my opinions and you can feel free to disagree with me in the comments below. What about my favorite ships from all across the galaxies? Obviously, we're gonna start with the Millennium Falcon. I'm not sure if there's a person out there that wouldn't put this one on their list. It's just classic and iconic. I also, for nostalgia's sake, have always loved the X-Wing. And last, but certainly not least on this list, because remember they're in no particular order, we have the Razor Crest. I'm sure you guys are asking yourselves, what are Darby's 3 favorite planets from the Star Wars universe? And I will tell you, but I'll also let you know that this one was exceedingly hard to narrow down because there are so many amazing planets, and I may have to give you 4. We'll start with an obvious one for me. We'll go Endor. It's always been iconic, and one of these days I will take myself to the Redwood National Forest and stand on Endor like the true nerd that I am. For number 2, I'm gonna go Hoth because I've just always loved the ice planet. Now 3 is where it gets tricky. There's 2 planets that go back and forth for different reasons. One is probably the most iconic planet to the entire franchise because so much has happened there and it's so important. And one of them is just one that I would really like to visit. Those 2 planets are obviously Tatooine and Naboo. I really truly go back and forth, but I think I'm gonna go, for the sake of this list, Tatooine because it means more to the franchise, and Naboo is truly just someplace I think it might be fun to take a vacation. Next, we're going to go with my top 3 favorite lightsabers in Star Wars. This is another category that was exceptionally hard to narrow down. I could have easily made a top 10 or a top 20 favorite lightsabers video, but for the sake of keeping it short, I did narrow it down to 3, but it was hard, okay? We're gonna start off with Darth Maul's iconic red double-bladed lightsaber. Growing up, I was at the age where the prequel trilogy was coming out as I was growing up, so it's something I saw in my childhood that was so cool. Plus, I've just always really loved a red lightsaber. What can I say? The dark side has better sabers. Keeping with that same theme of me loving the dark side sabers and red sabers in general is Kylo Ren's lightsaber. That crossguard design is just... Coming in at number 3, I promise I finally picked a non-red lightsaber, is Mace Windu's purple lightsaber. Now part of this is because it's rare and it's cool, part of it's nostalgia, and part of it's because as a kid growing up, my favorite color was purple. So when I saw that, my childhood imagination ran wild. I was like, when I get the Force, when I get to choose my Kyber crystal, when I get to be a Jedi, I will have a purple lightsaber. And last, but certainly not least, I'm going to give you my top 3 favorite Star Wars movies. Again, in no particular order because I'm indecisive and I just really love Star Wars, okay? We're gonna go with Return of the Jedi, Rogue One, which I know could be an unpopular opinion because people hate on a lot of the newer Star Wars movies. But first of all, I'll watch anything Star Wars. Second of all, I think it was exceptionally well done. I really liked the story behind it, and it's my favorite of the new Star Wars movies. And then we're gonna go with Empire Strikes Back. What do you think? Do you agree with my choices? Thank you guys so much for tuning into this special May the 4th video and for letting me let my nerdy side out a little bit on this channel. As always, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and please leave your Star Wars opinions down in the comments below. I'm gonna go watch some Star Wars now, so I'll see you guys next week. Bye! Also, can we talk about how cute this headband is? I'll drop the website link below.